Good evening, everybody. I sincerely appreciate you all for coming. For those that took their time to come for this program, I want to say a very big thank you to you because it's not really easy. After the day's activity, you found time to come for this program. Now, I want to say something quickly. You already know my name. My name is God's Power Ejakegbe, and I'm a forex trader. I'm also a life coach. Thank you for coming for today's program. Today's program is really going to be wonderful and great. So, what exactly are we doing for today? I'm sure you are wondering does this man have for us today? Today, we'll talk about pips, lots, leverage, brokers, platforms, and charting softwares, types of traders, swing, day, positions, cap, algorithmic traders, and event-driven traders. We'll talk about technical analysis, charts, candlesticks, trends, and indicators. That's what we're doing for today. Please just sit back and have a wonderful moment as we take this. Yes. What is a P? A P is simply points in percentage, and it represents a tiny measure of the change in the currency pair in the forex market. It can be measured in terms of the put or in terms of the underlying currency. Determining your profit and losses is an essential part of trading. So let's take a closer look at how pips and spread factors in this equation. Class, the pip they mean here is just a minute change in the forex market. For instance, we all know that if, for instance, we have a thermometer, there will be a time the thermometer reading could be 36.9, which is the normal body temperature. And also, there can be another time whereby the thermometer can even read what they call it 37.2, which is a slight increase in what temperature. So, this is exactly how a peak is. Every move the market makes, what happens? You will notice that there's a value change. Probably the initial value was 1.37000. So when there's a slight movement, what happens? It will be 1.37100. So let's do practical work on what pips looks like. When I was making deeper research on this, I discovered that a pip is simply 1 over 100. A pip is simply 1 over 100 times 1 over 100. One times one is what? One. 100 times 100 is what? 10,000. 100 times 100 is 10,000. So from here, if you look at it, once it is 10,000, then 1 divided by 10,000 is what? 0.0001. So now, a pip is just what? The fourth value from the decimals. A pip is what? The fourth value from the decimal, meaning that when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, this is a pip. So that fourth value from the decimal is what we see as what? A pip. Now, class, you would have noticed that exchange rate differs, but I want to say a brief thing about a pip. Now, when you have 0.00018, this one is called 1 pip because it is the fourth value from the decimal. This is called what? 1 pip. So if this is 1 pip, then this is what? 8 pipettes. So class, if this is 1 pip and 8 pipettes, it means that you have no business with the pipettes. I repeat, the brokers are the ones that are responsible for the movement or the operation of pipettes. You don't have any business with pipettes. What you should be concerned about is the people. Let's do a clear mathematics of an exchange rate. If you have an exchange rate of 1.25, 1000, you have an exchange rate of 1.000. Now, this fourth value is seen as a p, which is like 0 pip, right? But that is not correct. You should see everything here as 10. Are you with me? You know in mathematics, there's what they call units, tens, and hundreds. So if I have 1, for instance, 10. If I have 1, 10, and I also have what they call it, I have 100. It means that the first value is the units, the second is the tens, and this is the 100. So if, for instance, I tell Mr. Elijah that Mr. Elijah or Mr. Said add 10 pips to this, 5 pips to this exchange rate, I expect Mr. Said to come under 0 and add a 5. In other words, in total, this will be 0, 5, 1, 5, 2.1. Are you agree? So it means that I have successfully added 5 pips to that exchange rate. Are you agree? But now, what if I say Mr. Said add 10 pips to that exchange rate? So it means that it is expected that Mr. Said should come here and add 1 and 0 here. Dear mathematics class, if Mr. Said should go down, 10 plus 10 is what? 20. So you should have something like 2 and 0 here. So I've added 10 pips to that exchange rate. I've added 10 pips to what? To that exchange rate. So that is that about calculation of pips. Now, I want to quickly talk about yen pairs. Yen pairs are the pairs that are gotten from Japanese currencies. Example of yen pair are CHF JPY, Euro JPY, AUD JPY, GBP JPY. These are very good examples of yen pairs. Example of yen pair. For the pips of yen pair is a different thing. Let's say I have a yen pair like CHF JPY. For CHF JPY, it means that it should be 1/10 times 1/10. 1 times 1 is what? 1. 10 times 10 is what? 100. 1 divided by 100 is what? 0.01. 1 divided by 100 is what? 0.01. So if I have 0.01, it means that this second value, let's probably have a value like the way I did initially. I have 0.015. So the second value from the decimal, not the fourth now, on yen pair, which is 1, 2. The second value from the decimal is 1p. And this last value again will be 5 pipettes. Like I said previously, the pipettes is not even your business. The brokers are the ones that are responsible for the pipettes. The brokers are the ones that are responsible for the pipettes. Now, let's say we have a clear a clear situation like this, where you have 115.582 or 580. Let's say I say, Madam Ifoma, add 5 pips to this exchange rate. I expect you to come here and put 5 here. So, of course, and like I said, you are adding to the second value of the decimal, right? The second value from the decimals, right? If I add that 5 to that exchange rate class, 0 comes down, 8 plus 5 is 3. I put 1 here, and this is 6. So it means that I have 115.630. It means that what? I have 115.630. What if I want to add 10 pips to this exchange rate? Ten pips to this exchange rate, then it means that 8 plus 0 is what? 8. 5 plus 1 is what? 6. I've successfully added 10 pips to this exchange rate. Are you with me, class? I have successfully added 10 pips to this exchange rate. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next phase. Class, the next phase I want to talk about today is lots. What's lots? Lots represents the size of your trade in the forex market. Lots represents the size of your trade in the forex market. In another interpretation, lot is a number of currency units we trade in forex. Now, class, there are 4 types of lots. There are 4 types of lots, and they are the standard lot, the mini lot, and the micro lot, and the nano lot. The standard lot, the mini lot, the micro lot, and the nano lot. The reason why I don't talk about the nano lot is because the nano lot is very minute and negligible. So it's not really of relevance in the forex market. So what? It's not really of relevance in the forex market. Let's have a closer look of what I'm saying. For a standard lot or for a micro lot, let's say I have $100. The formula I always give to lot sizes, x over 10,000. And where x is the unknown. Where x is the unknown. Now, class, if I have something like this, it means that I can eventually come here and say that for a micro lot, I can just come here and say that. Let's say Mr. Toib gives me $100 and says, Mr. Gospower, with this $100, what will be my lot size and what will be the name of the lot size and what type of lot size it is, rather. I will say 100 divided by 10,000. I will say 100 divided by 10,000. Then that will be 100 over 10,000. Zeros cancel zeros. Then 1 divided by 100. 1 divided by 100 is what? 0.01. Are you with me? Now, in this case, I can say this type of lot size is a micro lot size. I can say this type of lot size is a micro lot size. Now, let's say I have another condition whereby I have 1,000. Now, if someone gives me $1,000, this can be 1,000 divided by 10,000. Zeros cancel zeros. So this will be 1 over 10. 1 over 10 is what? 0.1. And this is a what? A mini lot size. This is what? A mini lot size. I'll still give further explanations. Now, if you look at this class, let's say the last one is $10,000. Who is in the house? Let's say someone like Mr. Festus Wogu gives me $10,000 and said I should trade. That would be what? 10,000 divided by 10,000. 10,000 divided by 10,000 is what? 10,000 divided by 10,000 is what? That's 1. So with this is a standard lot size. This is a standard lot size. Let me explain each of what I've done. Class, if you look at the $100, a micro lot size is a lot size that ranges from $100 to $900. In other words, if Madam Ifoma tells me that Mr. Agosto, I want to trade with $700, $700 will give you 0.07 geomathematics. So that is still a micro lot size. A mini lot size is a lot size that ranges from $1,000 to $9,000. A mini lot size is a lot size that ranges from $1,000 to $9,000. In other words, let's say Mr. Toib gives me $5,000 and he will ask me, what type of lot size is this? So I can say 5,000 divided by 10,000, this is 0.5. And that's what? A mini lot size. A standard lot size is a lot size that ranges from $10,000 upwards. Plus, if you have a standard lot size, I'm sorry to say, the rate at which you make your money is with ease. I am not saying $1,000 cannot make money with ease. And $100 cannot make money with ease. Yes, it's very possible. I agree. But it should be so easy because just 10 pips, 50 pips a day on 10,000 as somebody, one of my students withdrew today from All Forex, and the rate is $490. Are you with me? Now, if you multiply that by $10,000, that's 4.9 million. What? Okay, yes, 4.9 million. 4.9 million on 50 pips is virtually 250,000 naira in a day. If you are not greedy, your 4.9 million can give you 250,000 in a day with very perfect currency pairs. Are you with me? So that's the benefit of it. I always tell people, if you are trading, you have to see the capital you are using to invest into that business. Are you with me? So that's that. Let's proceed. The next one is leverage. Leverage results from using borrowed capital as a funding source when investing or when investing to expand the firm's asset base and generate returns on risk capitals. I don't want to read more stories since I'll be giving you PDFs. What is leverage? Leverage is I take some money, I put into the financial market. What will be that rate in the market? If you look at my screen very well, you see $200 to $10,000. What this means is that $200, if I have $200, I can give this $200 a leverage of what? 500 to 1. I can give this what? A leverage of 500 to 1. A leverage of 500 to 1 simply means that $200 times 500. Do your mathematics. $200 times 500 is what? $100,000. Class. What I'm saying in essence is, to you, You have deposited $200 in the forex market. But in the forex market, they are going to see your $200 as $100,000. In the forex market, they are going to see your $200 as what? $100,000. Do you think the brokers, they do this for free? No. They have commissions they charge. See, let me tell you ways brokers make bastard money from us. If we have a broking firm, you're a big man. What am I saying? If 2 million people are trading on your firm or your firm, now there's something they call spread. If brokers give $1 for a spread, I'm assuming, for those 2 million people, daytime, 2 million times $1 is what? They get the same 2 million. I've noticed something about brokers. If you are trading life accounts, you specify what I'm saying. If it is at night, the brokers will increase the spread. Don't worry, I'll teach you spread in the advanced class. Spread is the difference between the ask price and the bid price. Spread is the difference between the ask price and the bid price. When they expand it, what do you notice? Because they know at night, few people are trading. If 400 persons are trading, the brokers will make their spread like 5. At daytime it was 1. 400 times 5 is 1. That's 2 million. Virtually, what they are making daytime, they are probably making the same money at night. Another way brokers make money is from swap fee. I will teach you swap fee day 1 of the advanced class. Swap fee is a fee the brokers charge you when your trade goes over to the next day. Another way brokers make money is from commissions. That is why when you are opening a life account, you must know the plan you are choosing. Are you going with zero spread? Are you going with premium? Are you going with micro? All these things have their. I used to see some people. I am going with OptaFX. OptaFX is giving me 100% bonus. I am going with blah blah blah. This one is giving me 50% bonus. Did you read what is behind it? OptaFX, you see, yes, they will give you 100% bonus. But should I shock to tell you something tonight? Or if you deposit $100, unless your OptaFX they give you 50%, OptaFX will never allow you to withdraw that money totally. I don't know if they have changed their system. But what I know early this year, because I don't work with OptaFX, I work with OpForex. They will never allow you to withdraw all your money. But the one I use, OpForex, if you want to take all your money, your capital, your profits, and all, they give you that chance. How you do? In fact, should I even tell you something that will even surprise you? OptaFX even broke their exchange rate down to $410. They know what they are doing. Because if you think, wow, 410, you put in 2 million, can you take off all the money? And besides, do you know their spread rates? You must make your research about all this. That takes me to brokers. Who are brokers? Forex brokers are firms that provide traders with access to a platform that allows them to buy and sell foreign currencies. Transactions in the markets are always between a pair of 2 different currencies. So forex traders either buy or they sell the particular pair they want to trade. What am I saying? All I'm saying is English language. Brokers are just firms that allows you to trade using a platform called MetaTrader 4. I said something yesterday in those days. I don't even know if forex existed. I'm not telling you stories here. I'm telling you what I know. But this in those days, I mean, in something way back in the 90s. Are you with me? And I don't think then there was really an existence of forex because MetaTrader 4 was designed 2005. MetaTrader, well, I think there would have been an existence anyway because you have seen traders, but maybe it wasn't this unique as it used to be. MetaTrader 4 was designed 2005. MetaTrader 5 was designed 2013. Are you with me? MetaTrader 5 was designed 2013. Are you with me? So these are the brokers we have. There are series of brokers. And these brokers are wonderful. We have Forex Time, we have Apari, we have OptaFX, we have OpForex, we have AvaTrade, InstaFX, TopFX, Antec, FXTM. There are plenty. If I am to name them, 1 hour will be over today. Yeah, about 1,001 brokers outside. But the question is, which is really the broking firm that is enjoyable? Class, the broking firm I use is Hot Forex. Since when I've been using Hot Forex? For years. I've never seen a reason to lament and regret why I've used Hot Forex. Why? I have 2 life accounts with Hot Forex. Aside that, I have a commission account. What is the meaning of commission account? If I give you my link now to register a life account, I would, once I give you my link, if you trade, if for instance, you trade, I make some percentage, the brokers will give me 60% of the spread. So they will go with 40, I'll go with 60. Now, if for instance, someone like Madam Khadija, I gave her my link, she registered through me. Let's say Madam Ifoma gives Madam Khadija my link to register with me. Once that registration is done, if Madam Ifoma makes a profit, Madam Khadija gets a percentage, I will get a double percentage because they are coming from me. Are you with me? That alone is another pure way of making money. Are you with me? That alone is another pure way of making money. I use Hot Forex, and since when I've used them, I've never regretted. Today, something happened. One of my students, she said I should guide her through on how to place withdrawals on a life account. If you think I'm lying, I can even send a screenshot and send to all of you and you see. And guess what? The process was so easy. She now asked, Mr. Gospel, now that I have placed a withdrawal today, when will this money come into my account? I boldly told her that, madam, at worst, the worst case scenario is you will see your money into your GT account tomorrow afternoon, latest 1 p.m. Should I tell you something that will shock you, class? I'm very certain that woman will get that money tomorrow morning. Are you with me? That woman will get that money tomorrow morning, 7, 8. That's how you see how efficient they are. You know, I went to their review on Facebook. You need to see how people are talking badly about these people. And I say, wow, this is not the broken firm I know. Are you with me? So, Hot Forex is so unique. I am so convenient and satisfied with Hot Forex. That is why I don't even bother. I have so many opened live accounts with other broken firms like Top FX, I have with Antec, I have with Avatrade. But I've not seen a reason to take my money and go and deposit into those firms. So that's that class. We have types of traders. Sorry, platforms and charting softwares. We have Ninja Trader, TradingView, Finvix. TradingView is what I use. I will teach you TradingView day 1 of the advanced class. I will even give you a video on the full analysis about it. So types of traders. We have scalp traders, day trader. We have algorithmic trader. We have event trading trader. We have position trader. We have swing traders. A scalp trader is a trader that trades from few seconds to few minutes. I'm a scalper. I don't, because they don't like their trade to go over to the next day, because if it goes over to the next day, there's something called swap fee. I told you I'll teach you this tomorrow. Swap fee, sorry, in the advanced class. Swap fee is okay, I think I've explained that before. Day traders are similar to scalp traders. They also don't like their trades to go over to the next day. A swing trader is a trader that holds on to trade for a long time. I can never do that. If you hold a trade for a very long time, there's something you're forgetting. That once it is 2 weeks, swap fee will collate, your profit to come in. How much will you now get at the end of the day? Let's say you take a trade, for instance, and your target is $10. If you leave it for 5 days, swap fee is taking almost like $6. How much is now your profit left? $4. Are you with me? $4, and you now lament. Are you with me? So position traders are traders that leave trades from days, from weeks to years. I have friends. You know, when you do this kind of program, you have a whole lot of people and you have different kind of people. I have friends that their job, especially all these kind of pastors that I know that they are top pastors, their job don't even permit them to trade. So what they do is they put trades and they leave the trade for a week. The profit you and I, we are dying for every day. They will also make it in weeks easily, as far as their strategy is right. Now, algorithmic traders are traders that design software. I'm a software designer. Let me just say a bit about software. Presently, I'm designing a robot and I'm almost through. So what that does is it targets a good entry into the trade, and it exits the market when it feels it is time to exit the market. So robots are designed based on your analysis. For instance, a script is a set piece of code that runs once. But a Forex robot is also known as a Forex expert advisor. And an expert advisor is a robot that is a script that runs continuously. Are you with me? So it's a script that runs continuously. Event-driven traders are traders that keep up to world news. These people, they like to news trade. And all these people, they are so wonderful. But guess what? There's nothing like focusing more on technical analysis. That is what I'll teach you in the advanced class. Technical analysis is a sure way of enjoying Forex trading. So class, we have come to the end of this section. There's something important I want to say. When I made that advert on Facebook, I made that advert myself. I'm also into digital marketing and co, aside Forex trading. When I made that advert rather, I specified that it's going to be a 4-day training from Monday to Thursday. You and I, we know if anybody is telling you that you can learn Forex in 1 week, the person is a big liar. Because even if your brain, if you're a brainiac, it will not be so easy for you to capture Forex in that period. So now what I did was I brainstormed. I designed 2 classes for this program. The first one is beginner class for 4 days. And the second class is what? The advanced class for 2 weeks. That advanced class is actually going to commence from Monday, which is 30th of August, and it will end 13th of September 2021. I repeat. And what's the time for that advanced class? Because of the old time and everything, I decided to leave this advanced class for 8 p.m. The advanced class will be 8 p.m. and it is designed, it's going to go from 30th of August and it will elapse 13th of September. What is the fee for this advanced class? The fee for the advanced class is just 10,000 naira. The fee for the advanced class is 10,000 naira. Class, please, I am not putting this on the screen to chase you away, please. If you feel that, well, I'm okay with the beginner's class, I don't want to proceed to the advanced class, there's nothing I can do about it. Are you with me? There is nothing I, God's power, can do about it. It's your choice. I know 10,000 is very big by the grace of God, but class, I can beat my chest that if you take your time to attend this advanced class, you will never regret it. I know people that are finished from this academy, they are doing well. I can show you advanced class on my Telegram right now, because in the advanced class, I'll be using Telegram. Are you with me? Now, there's one running presently from 9 to 10. Yours is 8 to 10, but 8 to 9 rather. There's one running 9 to 10. And I'll show you that. This is it. So that you don't see it as if maybe this man is trying to scam me or something. This is it. This one is an advanced class that is old. This is the present advanced class. Look at it. Somebody is even opening his live account there. This is the present advanced class. You can see there are presently 10 participants here. Sorry, 9 including me, 10. These students are waiting for 9 o'clock class. Should I tell you the advantage of my advanced class? Every day for that 2 weeks, you get a PDF. Not only are you getting a PDF, you are getting the video for the class. Look at me here. That's still my same image. Day 1. That's trading via our station there. Look at it. Look at all. When I was through, I gave them their videos. And of course, what happened? They watch and they support themselves with PDF. Please, you can start making payment for the advanced class from tonight. No crime about that. Any payment you make, I will surely add you to the advanced class group. Class, if you see it's like, well, all these people, they have come again, money online. I know it's not easy to make payments online. There are a lot of scammers online. But I beat my chest that if you take this risk, you'll never regret it. That's what I'll say about that. Class, tomorrow, we still have tomorrow's class, day 3. It will commence 8 p.m. Please, if you have any question, quickly ask. We just have 2 minutes. If there's any question, if you have any question, quickly ask, please. If you have any question, quickly ask. It can be about the advanced class or anything. Just ask your question before we go. We just have 2 minutes to go. You can drop your message If you want to type your message in, there's no problem. You can drop your message. Don't worry. If you don't want me to expose your name, okay. We start with it.
Hello. Thanks for today's lecture. Even
Thank you,
though
sir.
I came in late,
Thank
I
you, sir.
still grab little things.
Thank
But
you,
I
sir.
just want to let you know that you've shown us that the advances, you've told us that the advances will start on 30th of
Yes,
this
sir.
month, and it will end on the
13.
13th of next month.
Yes.
So, and for those people that did not get this class very well, can we proceed with the advanced class, because we normally came
Uh-uh.
late?
There
You
is
understand,
video
sir?
for you now. There is link. There is video
Okay,
for you to watch
okay,
and PDF.
we'll go and watch.
Watch the video. If you want to
Okay,
watch it 10
okay,
times, no wahala. You understand? Watch the video and
okay.
read
No,
of the PDF. Are you with me?
okay, no problem with that. So, thank you very much.
Mr. Umba, okay, thanks God for the advance that we make. Can we make payment twice? Yes, you can make payment twice. You can make payment twice, but please, you must complete the payment before the coming week. I want to learn first from it today. What can it cost me? Is the advanced class fee, Mr. Promise? The advanced class fee, you are going to understand this business. Are you with me? So, class, I think the time is about to elapse. Thank you very much, class. See you tomorrow, exactly 8 p.m. Good night and God bless you all. Thank you. I will drop the